Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report and our YouTube channel. I want to get you guys caught up with what our subscribers to our newsletter have. First, I want to explain something here. We have several different subscriptions, okay? And we have, here, I'll get into it right here. Triggers and Targets subscription. I can show that right here. If I can get that out, there we go. There's all the different subscriptions there, but suffice to say that we also have an auto trade called Triggers and Targets. Okay, if you subscribe to the subscription Triggers and Targets, I give you triggers and targets. You make your own trades, set your own stops, have your own losses and gains. If you do the auto trade system, okay, that takes you to our landing page for Striker, and how this works, I'll show you guys here. If I can get to this in a second. There's our auto trade system, which is also named Triggers and Targets. There's our ranking for the last 3 months, and I want to get in. I'll get into that chart a little bit later. I want to scroll down to how the system works, so there's no confusion between the Triggers and Targets video subscription service, which is $144 a month, or the auto trades, which is Triggers and Targets system on auto trades with futures broker Striker Securities. So how it works is you would open a futures trading account with Striker Securities, okay? They are a securities futures broker. I am not, okay? I give my trades to them. They trade my trades in your futures account, which you opened with them. I am the developer. The system is called Triggers and Targets. And of course, I use Fibonacci and Elliott Wave. Okay, the money management system, which is even more important than the trading system, is the Ryan Jones fixed ratio money management system. Limit my losses to 5%. Okay, and that is so important because at least 80% of all portfolios that stop trading stop because they run out of money, and I would imagine most of them didn't have a money management system. I didn't years ago, and I know how that feels. Okay, so you open a futures trading account with Striker. I give them my trades. They trade my trades for you in your account, and again, there is their contact information. Okay, there's our disclaimer there, which I think we already showed. So there's a difference between the Triggers and Targets video subscription, which I just give triggers and targets, you make your own trades, and the auto trade system, which is you open a futures account with Striker. They trade my trades for you in your account. And once again, here is our ratings. We hope to keep improving, but there we are right there. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into, I want to circle back on the S&P monthly actually. Okay, we've got our EMAs here, but this wave 3 here looks complete. This 4 had to stay above 48.18, which was the wave 1 high. We're looking at the purple wave count, okay, and it did, and it's moved up. Confirmation that 5 up is in play is a move above the wave 3 high, which is 61.47. If so, then the target for 5 is 74.61. Where is it wrong? If this 4 low breaks below this wave 1 high. So if this goes down below 48.18, the bullish wave count is wrong, okay? Where is it confirmed, or is it proven right? With a move above 61.47, and then our target is 74.61. So you can imagine triggers and targets. This would be the trigger, the 61.47. This would be the target. This is a monthly chart, very long term, okay? Let's get into the ES. Let's look at the daily chart here, okay? We've got the bullish count, which is in red. We've got an alternate count in purple, but you can see from the high, let's make this full page. There we go, it helps a little bit. Okay, from the all-time high, which was an ending diagonal, we got an A down, a B up, and a C down, correction complete at this low here. Okay, then we've got a 1 up, a 2 down, 3 equaled 1 at 58.24, and it equals 1.618 at 60.29. Okay, I'll get into the particulars of that move up. If we can get into, let's go with the 10-minute here. I think I got that spelled out pretty good. Let's get this into a really good full page here. There we go. Okay, and let's get rid of those EMAs so it's not too confusing. Okay, so from this low we have a 1 up in parentheses, a 2 down. By the way, we identified this resistance way back in one of these here. I think it was this one here. Okay, and as soon as it is surpassed, then resistance becomes support. And you can see right there that wave 4 tested it. Then we had a wave 1 up. We had an ABC for a wave 2 down. And here we go. This is that further explained. Okay, that wave 3 equaled 1 at 58.63. 0.75, and the actual high was 58.65. 0.75 within 2 points. You can see there is the 1.618 multiple above at 60.29. Okay, so from there we had a wave 4 low which fell short of the 382 target. Okay, so that showed the bullishness, and this move up right here, it just happened overnight. That surpassed this previous high, the wave 3 high of 58.65.75, which validated our bullish count. Okay, which means this is a 1 up and this is a 2 down, and this should move above there. Okay, and that bigger wave 3 target should be achieved eventually, but we'll get further confirmation with a move up above this wave 1, which is 58.66 and some change. I think it is 66.25. Okay, so that's what we're looking at there. Let me escape out of that and we'll get into this report here. That was this morning's. Again, there's our rankings with our auto trades futures brokerage account, and the name of the system is Triggers and Targets, not to be confused with the Triggers and Targets subscription to Woodson Wave Report. This is the name of the auto trades system. Okay, and here is what I just showed you guys in on the chart. Okay, there's a wave 4 low. All right, there's 1 of 5, and then we get 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 down, 3 up, 4 down, 5 up to complete the larger degree wave 5 in parentheses, which should begin to that move all the way going back here into early May. I believe it was the 7th, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there's our verbiage of everything I just told you guys. Okay, wave 4 fell short of target. Wave 3 came within 2 points of target. Okay, and wave 3 gains a 1618 at 58.62. And there's our Fibonacci time spirals. We'll talk about those in more detail, but we have 2 of them on July 28th. That one and this one. Okay, and there's another one on June 7th, so we might expect this move up to go another 3 weeks into June 7th. Okay, here we got those things there. There's our long-term and short-term and intermediate term positions, if you will. Okay, and there's that triggers and targets system again. So we'll leave you guys with this chart here, which is the 10-minute, and we'll go to a live version. It's about an hour before the market open, and there is the 10-minute in full screen mode. That's what we're looking at, and we'll see if this today can break above that wave 1. That'll bring the higher targets into play. Okay, bull market confirmed. Right here just happened overnight with that move above the wave 3 in parentheses high of 58.63 3/4. Where is it wrong? This 4 down here is broken to the downside. Where is it proven right? Well, this move up here proved this wave 5 and larger degree wave 3 correct, and a move above this wave 1 high will prove this 1 correct and bring higher targets into play. We always know where we are wrong and where we are right to within 1/100th of 1 point or a penny. That's the beauty of Elliott waves. We don't get whipsawed. We're ready for anything. Moves down here, we know we're wrong. Lower lows. Moves above here, we know we're right. Higher highs. This one was already proven. Okay, that's it for this time. And until next time, take care, everyone.